The whisper of the old rain. Lie down and get comfortable. Feel the softness of the blanket wrapping around you like the gentlest of hugs. Outside the window, beyond our warm and cozy haven, the rain has begun. Can you hear it? How it softly whispers on the glass, how it gently taps on the roof, how it hums its calm, eternal song. Today, we are in no hurry. The rain invites us to our special hideout, an ancient library nestled deep within the Enchanted forest. There, where the trees stand so close that their crowns seem to hold the sky on their branches. Our library breathes with millennia. It smells of old paper, of candle wax, and of damp forest soil. Its walls are made of rounded stones, and on the shelves that stretch to the very ceiling are stories that were never written in ordinary textbooks. Now the rain outside is growing a little stronger, but that only adds to the coziness. Every drop that falls on the thick glass seems to seal us inside this magical world. Close your eyes. Let's imagine we are already there. We walk between the tall shelves. The old wooden floor creaks softly beneath our feet. The dim light from the candles illuminates the volumes, and you can see dust motes dancing in the air. Tiny stars that have gotten lost in time. The rain sings its monotonous, soothing song outside the window. Look, this book. It has no title on its spine, just an image of a thin, flexible branch. This is the story of the Whispering Willow. Long ago in our forest, there lived a willow tree that was older than the mountains and wiser than any book. It did not speak with words like you and I, but it whispered with the wind that ran between its leaves. But in truth, it whispered its stories only to the rain. Every drop that fell from its leaves carried with it a fragment of a memory, of the first animals, of the first flowers, of the first light that broke through the crowns of the trees. The rain was its only listener and its best friend. It collected the willow's whispers and carried them all through the forest so that anyone who knew how to listen could hear its wisdom. The willow was never lonely, for its story was written by millions of drops. And if you listen closely to the rain drumming on the roof of our house, you will hear that same quiet whisper. Let's look at another book. It glows in the dim light, as if made of mist and silver dust. This is the story of the Starlight Keeper. The keeper was neither a person nor an animal, but pure light they had taken a form. Its only task was to collect the stardust that fell from the heavens when a star completed its journey. It wandered the forest at night, carefully gathering each tiny spark into small glass jars. It never slept, so as not to miss a single one. It is said that the keeper hid these jars in the hollows of the oldest trees, and when you look at fireflies at night, you are seeing the reflections of that starlight. The keeper believed that if it collected enough stars, it could light a new sun. And now, where did this book come from? It's as if it has no cover, just a stack of thin, transparent pages that vibrate in the air. This is the story of the lost melody. There once lived a composer who dreamed of writing the most beautiful melody imaginable. He searched for it in the buzzing of bees, in the songs of birds, in the gurgling of streams, but he could find it nowhere. One day, during a heavy rain, he sat by his window and listened, and then he heard it. It was a melody born from the raindrops falling on stones, leaves, and roofs. It was at once both sad and joyful, and full of a quiet hope. The composer grabbed a pencil to write it down, but as soon as he did, the melody disappeared. Since then, it only appears during the heaviest of rainstorms to remind us that the most beautiful things cannot be held. And so we have walked through the shelves. The rain, it seems, is beginning to subside. Its song is becoming softer, quieter. Sit by the window. Look at the drops still running down the glass. In